Welcome to 4029's The Art Update. Today we will be featuring local university students and art that you can see in a day. Let's see what we have in store.
Hi, my name is Gracie Gandy and this is my art you can see in a day.
I am currently an undergraduate student at the University of Arkansas pursuing a degree in elementary education. I grew up surrounded by art as my mom, Beth Gandy, is a professional artist in Dallas, Texas. It seemed fitting that for my art history research project discussing the art you can see in a day, I would choose to study one of her many pieces that so greatly impacted my own life. Presented is the work that I chose to examine more closely, Two of a Kind. The work is currently displayed in Beth Gandy's personal gallery in Dallas, Texas. Two of a Kind is a significant piece to Beth Gandy because it portrays many of the features distinctive of Gandy's work today. Through this piece, the viewer is presented with the artist's unique combination of abstract figures, strong texture, and bright colors that often characterize Gandy's work. In Gandy's piece, Two of a Kind, the viewer sees a combination of the formal elements and principles of art to create the completed composition. The work is made up of a series of irregular shapes that actually come together to create human female figures. These two figures, filling up the foreground of the piece, create a division within the space that gives the illusion of depth. The colors seen through this work also play into the perception of depth. The vibrant, contrasting orange and blue colors that fill the figures bring the viewer to the foreground. The more muted, neutral colors of the background make the figures become the focal point of the work as well. This technique that the artist used to thickly layer the paint onto the canvas creates a richness to the art. The heavy, hard texture helps to arouse the intensity felt throughout the composition. The elements of color and texture that the work involves create a great movement through the piece. The viewer's eye is drawn to the point almost exactly in the middle where the figure outlined in blue-green meets the red-orange hue with the most intense contrast. However, from this point the eye moves in all directions because of the variety of lines and shapes that pull the attention outwards. The differing values of the gray neutrals support the movement towards the background as well. The artist uses several circular forms hidden within the background and foreground. The repetition of the soft, organic shapes constructs a balance unifying the piece as a whole. An iconographic method of critical analysis of Two of a Kind, one might note the importance of the figures to the work. As the focal point of the piece, both of the figures are practically equal in size, remarking that they are of equal importance. Nevertheless, we see that the figures are both defined in contrasting colors. These differing colors tell the audience that the figures differ from one another in some way. Attention may be drawn to the defined breasts of the figure outlined in orange, denoting that it is female. However, the same cannot be said for the forefront figure. The symbolic importance of the breast implies that this character may be a mother. This motherly role gives the figure a more nurturing, caregiving designation. We do not know for sure, judging from the work, whether the front figure is female, but we are able to imply some of the emotion exposed by both characters, which helps the viewer to seek clarity in understanding the piece. This work is representative of the abstract expressionism style of art. The movement seen through Two of a Kind is indicative of the idea of action painting, true to abstract expressionism. Gandy's non-traditional technique of actively using the palette knife to spread paint in an almost haphazard manner closely relates to this style. Me personally, this piece is a tribute to the relationship my mom and I share, and quintessentially that is why I chose Two of a Kind to study. Beth Gandy truly captures our hearts through this work and ultimately provides me with strength and courage in all that this painting means. This has been Art You Can See in a Day. Thanks for listening.